Good morning, guys. It's Charlotte. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're doing a little, there we go, day in my life. It's another rainy, gloomy day here in Maine, but we are making the best of it because it doesn't look like the weather's gonna improve anytime soon, so we can't just like dwell on that. But this morning, some of my friends and I are going to a Pilates class. So you guys know Caroline. She's been in the vlog a bunch of times. So Caroline and I, and then two of our other friends, are all going to a Pilates class this morning in Portland. It's a 9 a.m. class, so it's about 8:15 right now. Caroline is on her way to pick me up, and then we are going to head over and pick up the third friend, and then the fourth friend is meeting us there. And I'm actually so excited. I've never done a group Pilates class before. I've only ever done like at home watching videos kinds of Pilates. So I've never done it in a group, and I've never like gone to a studio to do it. So I am super excited. So I just threw on my little like black matching set from Amazon. I will link this down below. And then I'm wearing this sweatshirt also because, again, it's gross and gloomy outside, so I can't be walking around in a tank top while it's like 50 degrees and rainy. But I'm just grabbing my water and putting my shoes on, and then we are going to head out. Caroline actually just pulled in my driveway, so that is such perfect timing. Let's head out and go to this Pilates class.
Thank God.
Hi! I've never looked worse. I do frequently get rained on though. What? It's pouring rain. Has some things to say. We are back, you guys. We're home. Caroline dropped me off a little while ago, and then I just had lunch with my parents, just like here at the house. But that workout this morning, that Pilates class, kicked my butt. I am gonna put a picture on screen, or maybe I'll just show you guys on my phone. This is what I looked like when the class finished. I was so sweaty and so hot. I'm used to Pilates just being very like mindful, and you're working your muscles and you're kind of like lengthening and stretching and strengthening. This was like cardio. It was definitely not what I was used to, not what I am used to. I will say though, it was inspiring. Like it did help to have other people in the class. Most of the time I'm just like doing my little workouts either like by myself or just with like one other person. Like Caroline and I would do them together earlier in the summer. So it was definitely fun. Oh, okay, sorry. It was definitely fun to like have a bunch of people like in the classroom together doing it, but y'all, it kicked my butt. So it's currently at 2:41 right now. I have the worst like start of a headache. I can feel a headache coming on, and I don't know if it's because I haven't had enough water today or what. It's probably that. But you guys, I have news. I have updates. Back in my July reset vlog, I announced that I had been offered a job. So the job that I was offered was in Raleigh, North Carolina, which, as you guys know from my post-grad Q&A video, that is the kind of area that I'm targeting for jobs. But ultimately, I'm going to turn the job down. It's a really great job, and it's really hard to think of like being offered a job in the place that I want to go to but turning it down. So it's definitely difficult, and it's been causing me a lot of stress, but I do feel like it's the right decision for me. It's definitely hard though, because I feel like it's a big decision. Like, it's a big thing to be offered a job, and it's a big decision to like decide whether or not you're going to accept the job offer. But ultimately, my plan is to just continue to look for jobs and try not to like freak out about anything. So that is the little update in that department. We are still searching for a big girl job. So my plan for the rest of the day is to work on sending out some more job applications. I do want to like leave the house to do those applications. I think we've discussed at length how I do better with my work when I'm outside of my space, like my bedroom, than if I were to try and do it here. So I may change out of my workout clothes and then head out to like a coffee shop or something. On the more exciting news front, I talked to you guys, I think once I like mentioned it in passing, that my mom and I are doing a road trip this summer. So my mom and I are doing this really fun like East Coast to Midwest road trip. So the purpose of the road trip is to go get the rest of my stuff that's still in Michigan. If you guys didn't see my move out vlog, I left basically 90% of my things still in my apartment at Michigan. I still technically have that apartment, like I still live there, or I still have my lease active. So I'm basically just using that apartment as my storage unit for the summer until my lease ends. So my mom and I are road tripping it out to Michigan to go get the rest of my stuff. We have all of my decor, all of my winter stuff is still out there, all of like my bathroom stuff, my shower curtain, like everything basically, save for a couple pairs of pants and a couple sweatshirts that I brought home with me, is still out in Michigan. So we need to go get that stuff. And then my mom and I were thinking, we're like, let's make a fun road trip out of it. So we're actually leaving in like a day and a half. We are gonna go road trip down through like Pennsylvania, through Virginia. We're gonna stop in the Appalachian Mountains and like do a couple hikes. Then we're going to spend a couple nights in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is obviously the city that I'm targeting, if you guys have seen the post-grad Q&A video. And then from Raleigh, we're going over to Gatlinburg, Tennessee / like the Pigeon Forge area. We're gonna spend a couple nights there, do some hiking like through the Smoky Mountains. And then from Tennessee, we're going straight up back to Michigan. We're gonna pick up all the stuff, load it up in the car, go from Michigan to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. And then from Niagara Falls, we will make our way back home. But if you guys remember, when we moved me in to my Michigan apartment at the end of last summer, we stopped at Niagara Falls. We did the like New York, like the United States side. This time we're going back home through Canada, and we're like, why don't we just like stop and see the Canada side of Niagara Falls, because apparently everyone says the Canada side is the better side. So it's gonna be this long like 8-9 day road trip. I'm so excited. I love road trips. Personally, like I mentioned, we're leaving in a couple of days, like the day after tomorrow is when we're leaving. So, or that's not true. It's the day after tomorrow. Okay, that makes me feel better. I thought today was Tuesday. It's not. But we're leaving super soon for that trip. I'm really excited, but there's still some things we need to do to prepare for that trip that we might do later today. Today for me is the day before the 4th of July, which is obviously a major holiday here in the US. So we won't be able to do a lot of stuff tomorrow, like any shopping that we need to do or anything. So we are maybe gonna try and do that today. My parents and I might go up to like an LL Bean or something to try and get like some good hiking and walking shoes and maybe like some hiking like backpacks or something. We'll have to see. So that is sort of my plan for the rest of the day. I'm gonna check in with them to see if we wanna do that first, and then I'll go to a coffee shop later, or if I should go to the coffee shop now and we can go shopping a little bit later. But my legs are jello from that Pilates class this morning. So whatever we do, I'm not gonna be able to do it quickly. I'm going to be like hobbling along like a grandmother. When I had to come up the stairs this afternoon after I got home, so after Pilates, Hope, Maddie, and Caroline and I went to breakfast at this cute little like cafe place. The food was like actually very good, but it was so different than anything I've ever tried. So that was fabulous. And then we went and we just like walked around the old port for a little bit. It was so cute. We went into like Anthropology, we went into Madewell. I think that was it, but we also just kind of like walked around a bit, and I got this super cute little necklace from Madewell. It's so cutie. It's little daisies, and you guys know how I love daisies. My bullet journal has daisies all over it, but I just figured this was so cute and summery and like fits my vibe. It's just on a little gold chain, and as we all know, I'm a big gold jewelry girl. I will try to find a link for this and put it down below if I can, but I just thought it was so cutie. It's just gonna be my little like staple necklace. But anyway, I think that's all the updates that I have. So anyway, I'm gonna go try and figure out what my plan is for the rest of the day, and we will catch up and check in a little bit later on. Squad. Oh my god. Ow! Ew. We're back from our little shopping spree, and I've got some stuff. My mom and I each got one of these, so we're gonna be a little matching, but we got these little like travel backpacks. They're super lightweight, they're very compact and like thin, but they're really cute, and they're gonna be super easy for like the days that we go like out on the trails, or if we go hiking when we're down like in North Carolina or Tennessee. These will be really good to pack like snacks, water, maps, anything that we need or want. And it can double as like a travel, like a carry-on suitcase for like flying or anything. The backpack that I had for school was getting pretty beat up. The sun is kind of coming in at a weird angle, so sorry about that. But my school backpack was getting really beat up, so it's time for that one to go. And this one will be the little replacement. Anytime I need a backpack, this is what I'll use. And then I got my very first pair of Hoka's. Am I holding that upside down? There we go. Hoka's, which I'm so excited. A lot of my friends have had Hoka's and they swear by them and they really like them, so I'm really excited to have my own pair. These are the ones that I ended up going with. They're like white, and then they have this kind of like minty green and like minty teal like sole on the bottom, and I just think they're really cute and really comfy. I wore them around in the store and they are so comfortable. So we got these obviously for the trip, but then I'm also going to wear them. They'll be like my everyday sneaker kind of thing, because they're super fun to walk around in. They're just like so comfortable for kind of like forget you're wearing them type of thing. So that is the haul. We were out for quite a while. It's actually 6 p.m. right now, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to a coffee shop anymore, because they all close really early in this state for whatever reason. But that's okay, because obviously you guys just saw from that clip, the sun is back out. Actually monumental, you guys. The sun hasn't been out in so long, and I know I keep complaining about it, but like it's so depressing. It's been rain after rain after rainy day. So it was like pouring rain this morning, you guys saw when we were walking to breakfast, and now the sun is out. So I think instead of going to a coffee shop, I'm just gonna go sit on the front porch and do whatever computer work I need to do and enjoy the sunshine while it's out. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I totally forgot to end out this vlog last night. I just finished up doing the work that I was doing outside, and then we had dinner, and my parents and I watched the like spring baking championship from the Food Network. Every single night we watch like a season of it. It's so good. So that's just our little night routine, and then I fell asleep on the couch. So I totally forgot to end out this vlog, but we are ending it out right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am actually off to go film my mid-year check-in vlog that I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I think is actually already up by the time you guys are seeing this one. So I'm off to go film that. I am going to try to start some new habits and set some new goals for the rest of the year. So I am very, very excited to go film that video. So that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.